Good morning, everybody. I haven't been making enough door closer videos, so I've been told to. Hello, Arrow, the door closer guy. I've been told to give out a massive shout out to him, so hello. Just finished doing my makeup today. Doesn't it look lovely? So, today I am going to be showing my NNN door closers. Just give me a minute to get the table in shot. So, let's just get them all on the table first, because I've got rather a lot. So I've had these for a while now. These came off Gumtree, and I bought these in a bulk of 15. But these are NNN door closers, and I used to have these back in the day when I was a kid in my shed. Literally, I had quite a load of these from car boots. You can actually get door closers from car boot sales, believe it or not. So that's another one, Giovanni Dunning. Giovanni, where's your bloody channel gone? Put your bloody YouTube channel back on and miss it. Can't have a wank anymore, have to use a sock. Oh dear. Right, so here's some door closers. Just line them all up like they're going to an army. Here we are. And I will explain how good they are and why I like them so much. Just give me a second. The ones in front are quite old. But also they're removed from a school in Cambridgeshire, the guy told me when he sold them. So amazing. I'm very pleased to have these. These are the big boys. Oh, shit. Bollocks. Nearly took my arm off then, just the door closer, Dr. Madonna. So yeah, basically, they're dangerous because you're meant to put the arm on, but this one fell off. But yeah, these are the big boys. So it's the same door closer, but just a bigger size to be stronger and close a bigger door, basically. But yeah, nearly decapitated my arm then. So let's start again. So we put the big boys in front, I think we should. We are. Big boy there. Big boy there. Okay. Now, to excuse my camera phone quality, it's a tossing pile of wank. I'm going back to my Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 soon. But I'm in skint week, so I sold it to Crack Generator. There we are. Oh, doesn't she look absolutely gorgeous? She really does. These are the new designs, guys. I love the arm, what they've done to this. This is slightly a newer design on the arm. This is more modern, more oh, I can't fucking talk today. Ergonomic. There you go, that's the word. So, compared to this brand new one, which is kind of really cool and super duper, this is the old style of an arm. Please don't fall off and hit me on the head, because I've only got one head. Thank you. No, we're not on about that one. We're on about this one. So, there we are. Look at the difference. So back in the day, the old school ones were very strong, right? But you can see where they've changed the design, where they've gone all sleek and like an airplane mode on the newer ones, which I like very much. So as you can see, this one here hasn't got much of a pattern to it. The new ones, they've made more of a pattern to it. So I like that. I really do. Okay, we're thinking NNN. I'm still to get the NNN ones that are like these ones, but it's like a slimline version, and yeah, looking forward to get those ones. It's like this, but it's like a flatter version, and yeah, gonna get them soon. Pip, if you're watching, please up me wages, my darlings, like you always do, so it gets more door closers. Thank you. Here we are. Oh, I might as well tell you guys, I got this absolute retarded recluse that called me the other day. Apparently been recording me in and out of my home. Oh, I'm so scared. Ooh. So the police are involved, and some guy in this building has threatened to kill me. But it's okay. The police know who he is, and he's going to get nicked soon. So I'm sure he'll enjoy getting bent over in prison. I'm sure he will. Prison's not a very nice place, by the way. Let's just, oh shit, nearly fell over, door closer. Let's just spray the air, guys. There we go, because they smell of old biddies, no offence. There we go. Oh, lovely. Reminds me who just used to stand in Manani. There we go, get me screwdriver. Oh, job! Good. Fuck me, my bedroom smells like a dead dog in there. I do apologise. I had a wet dream last night and nearly decided to go flying off the bed. Bit like in Thorpe Park. I woke up at 2 o'clock, I thought, having a bad dream. And then I woke up in my own puddle of shit. Lovely. It was lovely. And not actually faeces, I mean sweat. So yeah, all the bed's getting washed at the moment. Coming into the shot because I can't barely see my ducks. Right, we'll have to move the table at the side a bit because the door closers are taking over. Right. So, just try and make space for me, the host. I actually forgot to make space for myself. Right. So, let me just finish off having me brekkie. Been looking after myself now. Let's see my beautiful Beyonce thighs. Oh yes, I'm starting to fill out a bit more now in the chest. I should be fine. I'm buying a Homedics fucking fit kit soon. So it'll be on my chest all the time then. And I'll have all the contractions in the world and then you'll never see me ribs again. So do apologise about it. When my dad used to beat me black and blue. No, I'm not coming closer, I'll fart. Finally, for once, the Batty boys finally got the message upstairs. Since the cease and desist letter went through his door yesterday, I've had nothing but silence. It's lovely. If you've got a wanking to work neighbour that's making your life hell, put a cease and desist letter through the door. They'll soon be quiet. He doesn't like getting my music, but I don't like hearing his footsteps. And the next time I hear those big fat ugly feet, I'm going to buy a fucking chainsaw and go for the ceiling and fucking take his feet off. Anyway, right. Oh, I can't get in. Fuck's sake. Oh, hello to my super duper chubby friend. He knows who he is. I'm not saying his name for legal reasons. He's got a girlfriend. But, how about you come and pick me up in the car, darling? Come and face fuck me all night long. Don't panic. I won't tell the girlfriend. I won't tell if you don't. I've been practicing anal. I shoved one of them up my arse the other night. That was an experience. Oh. Right. So, apologise about that. These are end door closers. Now, I love these door closers because they are easy to fit. They close any door with ease. They can close the door fast, then all of a sudden come to a slow stop and then close the door. Or you can push the door open and the door will close very slow, then bang. That's what I love about these ones. Now, the difference between this one and a Rutland, I'll show you in a moment, is that a Rutland has got delayed action. That means basically the door will stay open for quite a long period of time to allow people to get through, like disabled people like myself that can't walk. I can walk, but I have problems. I have fibromyalgia and I have problems all over my body, which I'm not going into because it's personal. I'll leave that for a different video. But Rutlands have delayed action. This one doesn't. Rutlands have back check, which is a cushion like you have in a car. In a car accident, a cushion comes out to protect you from an injury. Bit like a Rutland. A back check means there's an invisible wall between the door and the wall, so when you push the door open, you feel a bit of resistance come between the door and the wall, and it stops some yank or junkie slamming the door back. Yes, and it prolongs the door life and the door closer. Whereas, to be honest with you, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, you do not need to have a door closer with delayed action, closing speed, latch speed, spring tension. You just don't need it, honestly, you don't. But you get what you pay for, and it's a new thing that they have incorporated into door closers that are costing the consumer thousands. And let me just say this, I have got 102 different Rutlands, and let's just say 10 of those are broke. And the reason why 10 of them are broken is because the spring tension just goes in them. So I wouldn't buy a door closer and I wouldn't waste your money on a door closer that has got spring tension on it unless it's a dormer, because dormers are very good door closers, extremely strong, and they're like a Rolls Royce of a door closer. But anyways, that's the difference between a Rutland and an N door closer. With an N door closer, need to fart, hang on, better out than in. Basically, this door closer here has latch regulators, which is one there for closing and two there for speed. Can you see that? Right in the side. So if you live in a multi-complex building or you live somewhere and the door is banging and you see exactly one of these door closers and it's banging, either one or two things is happening. You unscrew this. It's just like a little lid. It just basically is for decoration, basically. But if this ever was to leak oil, the reason why that's screwed on there is because, you guessed it, it catches the oil so it doesn't go all on the floor. See? Also, I got a lovely surprise a few months ago when I had a builder bring me some door closers from one of the Glasgow car parks. What was unused, some door closers that were being replaced. There was a lovely surprise, a stash of coke in the bottom that I had to throw down the toilet. Yes, so very good place for putting drugs, because police wouldn't obviously know where to check, because police don't like door closers, they're not bothered. Anyways, hence why years ago when I stole door closers from Market Gates in Great Yarmouth, the police officer couldn't stop laughing his head off and actually got sacked and basically called the whole of the incident an open and closed case. And they saw me in the street and they couldn't stop laughing. So yeah, that was back in the day, mid days. But anyways, with this particular door closer, the reason why I love it so much is just simply the design. It's simplicity at its finest. It really is. It's a really strong door closer. You are not ever going to get any problems with it. And the thing I love about it is that if you treat it with care, a bit like you do with anything, it will survive for ages. It's got, which many door closers, all my other door closers don't have this, apart from my other pot bellies, my 102 pot bellies, which are on the floor behind me. This thing here is a screw, what basically unscrews, you know what I'm going to say, didn't you? Arrow door closer are dirty. So basically that unscrews, right? And yeah, you can put hydraulic oil in it. Yes, you can. So if one day this decided to try and give up the ghost and let's just say for some reason you woke up and there was hydraulic oil leaking all down the side and everything like that. Oh, by the way, do not buy G's TS 4000 door closers. Literally, the ones I had on the doors all came off yesterday because I went to push my bedroom door open and the screw decided to fly out, nearly hit me in the head, and hydraulic went everywhere, bruv. So do not buy TSG's door closers. They are shit. Literally, I had hydraulic oil all over my floor. I spent about an hour and a half last night scrubbing it all out the carpets. So yeah, not good. Do not buy G's TS 4000 door closers, honestly. If you haven't watched the video from yesterday, go back into my videos and watch it. They are G's TS 4000 door closers. Online to buy brand new, they're £128. But whatever you do, do not buy them because they are dangerous. And I went to open my bedroom door and the thing just literally went and hydraulic oil went everywhere. But that's another story for a different video. But yeah, the reason why I love these so much is just because they're so simple, right? Now, you're going to probably say to me, are these suitable for a plastic door? Yes, 110%. You can mount these to a plastic PVC door. But if you are mounting it to a plastic PVC door, just bear in mind, if you don't want 5 million holes, a bit like there is on the front door downstairs, never mind, wasn't me, it's Father Christmas. Anyways, basically, well, if people didn't keep breaking the fucking front door closer on the front door, then I wouldn't have to keep changing that many times, would I? No, I wouldn't, management. So there you go, you got your answer now. Anyways, they know they're fine with me. But anyways, so yeah, this particular door closer, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just fantastic. It really is. It's lovely. NNN is the name. But yeah, what was I saying? I'm trying to think now. I fucking forgot, bruv. I procrastinated too much. Yeah, so I love these door closers. They're really good. But also, let me show you the difference between a big NNN door closer and a small one. So this is a bit of a knackered one, but it still works. Just a door closer, doctor. Hello, my darling. When I go for my next boyfriend, he's got to be scally, tall and hung. So I wouldn't go for a guy like this. No, sorry, mate, you're out the window. I'm going to show you the door because you've got a small cock. This will be my boyfriend because he's hung stallion. That's fine. We'll get married and we'll have kids. That's fine by me. So, basically, I'm just telling the truth. I want him to impregnate me. Anyways, so basically, this door closer here is fucking huge, bruv. Now, it's the same make as this NNN one. Now, you're probably going to say to me, why is it so big? Well, the reason why it's big is because it's deliberately designed for a bigger door, and it's deliberately designed to be stronger. Now, I've noticed something about door closers these days, and I think we're going in the wrong direction with door closers. Sum this up if you think you agree with me. Door closers, a bit like in America, are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger here in the UK. And they're starting to piss people off. I mean, when that is on the door, that, let me tell you, closes the door. I used to have that on my shed door when I was a kid. And it closed the door each and every single time. Do you know what I mean? It was only a thin piece of fucking... The door was like literally fucking thin. Do you know what I mean? But it still closed the door, right? So, when the door opens, oh dear me. Dear ma! Bloody some wanking twerp is trying to force the door closed. I know, my darling. It's fine. Don't you panic, my sweetheart. You're in good arms now. You'll have a bath and bathe tonight. And you'll get jacuzzi and all afterwards. I take care of my door closers, I really do. But some wanking twerp has fucking forced this. Oh, I know, look at it. Someone's forced it. Oh! Let's see that. It's crying. Listen. Oh, I know, darling. We need to get some more hydraulic oil in you, don't we? That's what he said. Anyways, so it's fucking huge, bruv. Bit like my cock. So 9 inches. Anyways, it's fucking huge. I like it. It's got a bolt there on the top, basically that holds the arm on. It's fucking lush. This is Daihatsu number 73. It's even got a fucking it's even got a name on it. See, where it's been made in Japan, and the name on the back of these is Daihatsu normally. But what's different from this big one and this small one? Well, this one has got more oomph to it when it closes the door. This one will still close the door by all means, but some words of advice. if you are mounting a door closer for the first time, let me show you how you can achieve powerful closing action without buying a great big huge one, right? Bit like I just said, here in the UK, door closers are getting bigger and bigger, and it pisses people off because people have got to open doors. And I think the manufacturer that builds these fucking monstrosity bestial things doesn't think about the person that's got to open the door the other end. Do you know what I mean? It could be 100-year-old woman, it could be a kid, it could be a grandpa, it could be your uncle, it could be your mum, it could be a dad. Just think all that effort they've got to go to open the door because one of these things is on it. Do you know what I mean? Yes, unfortunately, these things are like a disease. They're everywhere, bruv. They're on car park doors, they're on hospital doors, they're on pub doors. They're everywhere. You can't fucking get rid of them now. Do you know what I mean? And businesses are booming from these things. Do you know what I mean? Because apparently we all can't close doors because we ain't got arms. Yeah, I know. Might as well just chop my arms off and get some more pip. I know. No, because I won't be able to play with my door closers then. No, I know, it's fine. No, I won't then. So, basically, this is a great big huge door closer. Oh, I'm going to fart again. I do apologise. It's from the beans yesterday. Pardon me. In my next video of my door closers, please thumbs this one up. I will be sharing my farts with the bastard upstairs. Decided to fart down the, each time I get pissed off now, I decided not to retaliate with music. I decided to fart down a microphone. Fucking best revenge ever, my darlings. Anyways, so yeah, this is a big end door closer. Let's just show you it in action again. So we'll just take this screwdriver end out and we'll put the flat one in because this one uses the flat one, my darlings. I know we'll just use it with my hands because I can't shove it in there. So as you can see on there, it's clearly marked number 1, number 2. So number 2 is the latch speed. So that means when it gets to the door, to get to the end of the latch, it either means you want your neighbours in the building adjacent to you to have a peaceful night's sleep, like, oh, goodbye, baby, on the seat top. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. So they will have a lovely sleep. Or, basically, what will happen is some twerp will alter it for number 2, so it comes to the latch and it goes bang! Next minute, everybody, before you know it, is up in the building calling the police. Can't sleep! Somebody keep banging the door! Not only sometimes people don't bang the door, it's actually these things banging the door. So, yeah. So you just basically twist number 2 inwards, and what that will do is that will halt the latching speed and that will stop the door from banging. Oh, aren't I an absolute marvellous person? Yes, I am. Thumbs this video up, please, my darlings. If I have stopped your neighbour from pissing you off and you've been able to alter the door closer so it stops banging. See? Just done it. Easy as 1, 2p. Oh, the fucking twerp downstairs. Shut up! Good. Yeah, you downstairs, you fucking old fucking fat cunt. You heard. You on video today. Not me complaining. It's not me complaining. It's not me complaining. It's not me complaining. Yeah, whatever. You'll have to put up with me now walking on your floor like an elephant for life. Never mind. Things could be worse. Anyways, so, like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by a fucking roller blind that's on my ceiling. Yes, basically that was number 1 with darlings, and that was number 2. So, let's just do it again. Hang on. Oh, she does a little farty bubble. Lovely. Did you hear that? Shall we just do it again? Yeah, as I get old, basically, as like anything in life, when we get old, we lose blood. Well, these things lose oil. So you have to top them up with oil. So what I'll do eventually is I will buy some hydraulic oil, and you will see me doing a video of me revamping all of my door closers and putting hydraulic oil into them and rescuing them and giving them a new pulse and a heart life and a beat. Heart life and a beat. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, don't you? Yes. So this one here is a bit of a, you know, let's just say that one's in better condition than this one. This one's had better days. That one's been for the wars. That one looks like it's been through a building that people smoke quite a lot. Yes, it does, but thanks. Oh, I need to fart again. Won't come out. Never mind. Anyways, so, all right, I do, here we go. It's going to be my new sexy fit. Apparently, lots of men on Grindr have got a fart fetish. Well, now I have as well. It's quite funny, actually. I'd love to work at a gay sauna. Everyone out! Farted. This is not a test. This is not a test. I just farted. Anyways, so this is a big N door closer. Thank God this one is actually screwed on tight. I'm not going to lose a leg this time or a limb. So it's very strong. You've got a screw at the back where you put the hydraulic coil in. And what is the difference? Like I've already said, if you're not a spastic and you've just understood this video, well done. Please give me a thumbs up, my darlings. Basically, these ones are just bigger and close the door more stronger than the smaller one does. Do you know what I mean? Let's put this one in front so you know what one I'm talking about. So these two bad boys close the door far stronger than that one would. But, like I was trying to say in a video before I procrastinated, you can still achieve a very strong closing force with no big door closer required. So what you do is, it's all to do with how you mount the arm. So, basically, if you want the door to latch still into the frame and close properly, you'll have the arm on top of the door closer like that. But then what you'll do is, you'll put the arm out like that, basically, more across the door frame. So what will happen is the door will still close and you'll still get that desired effect. But what will happen is the door closer, when it closes the door, won't be exerting much force onto the door when it closes because the arm is more out. So you've got to think of this arm as like a scissor piece, right? The closer you have this arm in to the mechanism is how much force and strength this arm puts on the actual door when it comes to latching into the frame. Just think of it as a scissor arm, which it technically is. These arms are very dangerous because if the door is closing and somebody or went to clean or something, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It would crush a finger and break a finger quite easily. I haven't tried it, but it would break a finger, yes. And they're also, another reason why I think door closers are dangerous is because, say for argument's sake, you've got the door open. Now, depending on how far you have this like that, you know what I'm going to say now, don't you? If a cleaner, I've seen this in the past, so just be very careful, please. I don't want anyone dead out there, my darlings. Thumbs up if you don't want anyone dead. Apart from him downstairs and him upstairs. They can all go in the grave and I'll piss on it, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to piss on your grave! Cunt! Just what you should know. Anyways, so, basically, the door closer goes on the door like that. But what happens is the cleaner comes up to clean fucking cobwebs on the ceiling. So what would happen is the cleaner would accidentally put their head through the fucking door closer arm like that. And of course, this is already attached to the door frame. What do you think is going to happen if the door accidentally comes undone? You ready? I've seen it before in real life and it's not nice. And I actually saved that person's life. Yeah, I actually ripped the door closer off as well and threw it out for them because they were so traumatized. So that is another reason why door closers are so dangerous. And that's another reason why we now have cam action door closers that are very small door closers, which I do love, which I will be getting more of. And personally, door closers like this with the arm, please just bear in mind, they are old-fashioned. They do the job well. They close the door because of the scissor arm part here, but they are dangerous. So that's why a lot of manufacturers are now building door closers with the cam action system, which I think is a load of bollocks, by the way. Honestly, guys, don't buy cam action door closers. They won't close the door fully or properly unless you're spending at least £248 on them. I've got a gold door closer that I spent £68 on Gumtree, and let me tell you, it's an amazing door closer. It does close the door. It's got a thing built in, the actual cam action system of the door closer. So as it comes to close, it actually closes. It's basically like, think about a marble going through a funnel, right? As that marble goes through the funnel and the centrifugal force, it exerts some force onto the marble, doesn't it? Yes. So what they're doing into a lot of these cam action door closers is basically when this part comes to close, let me show you. So when this part comes to close, right, yeah, there is nothing there. It just simply relies on this part of the arm moving and this scissor arm basically working together, and obviously when it's attached to the door frame of closing the door. Well, with a cam action system door closer, what happens is there's actually an invisible mechanical force that is built into the new door closers, by the way, of the cam action door closers, such as the Dormer Gold one, which I've got, which I'll be reviewing in my next video. And what happens is when it gets there, basically it's got a mechanical closing force. So what happens is, a bit like I explained about the marble going through the funnel, you have to push quite hard to get it past this part when you're either holding it yourself or demonstrating it yourself, or when you open the door, you actually feel some kind of latch mechanism that is built into these expensive cam action door closers. And I just think that's something very unique and something very clever. So what they've done is they have, instead of relying on this arm, the scissor arm, to obviously close the door properly, what they've done is on the cam action systems, they have incorporated a mechanical closing system, they call it, where it will get to about there, guys. Let's just stop it. And what happens is, it's like that marble that squeezes itself through the funnel, and what happens is it squeezes itself all the way through the funnel to the point where it gets to a point like that, and then inside the door closer is actually got a locking mechanism, so it all of a sudden comes to a latch and then it goes like that. And what that happens is that basically locks it in place and it stops the door from opening, which is extremely clever, because think about it, not many door closers do that. So a lot of these brand new sliding door closers with the cam action system on them have now incorporated this system where it gets to the point of where it goes to latch, it goes into this mechanical forcing mode, and it basically slides. There's a thing inside the piston that slides itself into like a locking chamber, and it actually goes like that. It actually locks, because if it didn't do that, the door would just open with ease. So yeah, Dormer are thinking outside outside the boundary. They really are. But yeah, so let's get off these big ones now, because I've said enough about these. Do you know what they do? They're very big door closers. They're just a lot stronger than one of these. Let's just test the closing force on this one. So yeah, this is strong. Let's just put that there whilst that's moving. And then let's just feel this one here. Yeah, as you can see, that one very strong. This one here, lovely, still strong. And you're able to open the door. So let's just do the latching and the closing speed with you. This one was a bit cheaply made, and they've actually left the number 1 marking off there, but I can still see where it is. So basically twist this one in here. It's a bit stiff, just use my drill. There we are. So what will happen is, basically when you screw one of these screws inwards, it will alter the piston inside. The screw pushes up against the spring, and what happens is it causes it to slow down. And then basically when I put the drill bit in the end of the drill, and we basically turn it out, it flies out. Lovely. Oh, you wanker, fuck off. Ah, shit, got my hand caught then. But yeah, as you can see, it gets to a point, guys, just off the closing speed. And then it'll speed up. Give it a minute. 3, 2, 1. And then it'll come off that, and then it'll go straight into its latching thing. Any second. So you've got a stubborn latch, it will easily just close it, do you know what I mean? Here we go, speeding up, speeding up, speeding up. Here we go. There you go. Lovely little soft close there. perfect. Or if you've got a stubborn door and you want it to latch quite into the frame quite considerably, we'll just alter number 2. So to see what that does. And you'll see this arm will just flick out and nearly fucking thack me in the face. Hopefully not. Here we are, watch. Lovely, see that? Whereas a lot of the new modern door closers, let me just tell you now, they are dangerous because the latch action on some of the Rutlands I've got, let's just say it's like a fucking shotgun going off. Yeah, so they know what they're doing, the manufacturers, when they make these door closers. Some of them are extremely dangerous and extremely powerful. Thank you so much for watching, guys, of this explanation of my NNN door closers. Come back for part 2 and I'll be talking about them more. Thank you for watching.